Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel where we dive into all things timeless style and elevated living. Today we're exploring the top quiet luxury accessories for women in 2025 and we're going to look at pieces which speak volumes without shouting. From jewelry to scarves, hats, bags and gloves, we're going to cover it all. Let's get straight into today's video. So the first accessory I'm going to talk about is jewelry, but not all jewelry is made the same. If you're trying to achieve that quiet luxury old money aesthetic, then there are a few tips I'm going to share with you today. Quiet luxury is all about understated, timeless elegance. It's all about simplicity and picking items that will stand the test of time. Think pieces like small stud diamond earrings, gold hoops, a gold watch, or a simple plain gold necklace. Coco Chanel once said, "Simplicity is the keynote of all true elegance." And I think that this philosophy definitely applies here. Now, a brand that really embodies simplicity and understated elegance is Linea, who actually reached out to me and has sent me some beautiful pieces that really fit into the aesthetic that I'm talking about today. Linea allowed me to pick a couple of items off their webpage. I actually found it really difficult to choose because everything on Linea's webpage is really high quality. The gold that they use is really high quality. They use exceptional materials and they're all about ethical sustainability. It's like already the package, so I love that they're not wasting space and not using unnecessary materials. Plus, it's really beautiful. Anyway, let's get straight into the stunning pieces that I picked out. Again, how beautiful is that packaging? So thank you, Linea, for sending me some pretty pieces that I can now share with my audience. So it comes in this beautiful box with information about the pieces. Let's have a little look. So these are the Jarun wide hoops in gold vermeil or vermel, I'm not sure how I say that. What I really love about Linea is that everything on their webpage is really minimalist and they actually use really high quality materials, and I'm someone that really pays attention to the things I put on my body and I guess, you know, in my body in terms of earrings. So it's really important for me whenever I look at jewelry or kind of anything for that matter, I do pay attention to the quality of materials because obviously our skin is our largest organ and we do absorb a lot through touch. These are the gold hoops. So these are a classic example of something I would wear honestly every single day, especially if I was trying to achieve the quiet luxury aesthetic. So when we're trying to achieve that old money or quiet luxury aesthetic, this is what we're talking about, because these are so simple in their design, but they're made with quality craftsmanship and quality material. And honestly, well, you guys are getting a real close-up on my face, sorry. I love how versatile these are. I mean, you could wear these literally every single day, like wear them to work, and I'm all about picking out pieces that you can get a lot of wear out of. And I think quiet luxury in the old money, while it sometimes gets a bad rap, I think that sort of aesthetic, it's all about buying high quality, versatile pieces that you can wear for like 10 years and then some more. Okay, the next thing I'd like to show you from Linea is the necklace. This is the snake chain necklace in gold vermeil. If this isn't quiet luxury, I don't know what is. So this is a classic example of a super simple design. Thank you, Linea. It is absolutely beautiful. And the reason I picked this is because you could stack it if you wanted to, but if you wanted to go for the really clean minimalist look, I would just wear it totally by itself, and that's what I'm planning on doing. It has a nice clasp, and what I really like about this is that the chain isn't too thin so that it looks cheap, but it's not too thick either. So when things are like more dainty, they usually look a little bit more sophisticated and they just look a little bit more high end. I mean, that's just my opinion. And between these two, see how that instantly like upgrades just a simple black t-shirt. So that's what I'm talking about today, is that, you know, accessories make such a huge difference to the way we look, also the way we feel about ourselves. And I think adding like some classic timeless jewelry such as these pieces from Linea is the way to go. I'm gonna pop a discount code either on the screen so that you can get some dollars off if you want to go and check them out. I'll pop their links and any discount codes in the description box below so you can go and check out Linear for yourself. I almost forget, if you're ever traveling, these can be an absolute lifesaver. Oh, it's so gorgeous. And these can be the thing that stops you from forgetting your rings or your earrings on a hotel bathroom sink when you travel. So ladies, if you're ever traveling, I highly recommend taking a case just like this one. The next must-have accessory to look quite luxury in 2025 is a belt. Belts, I think, have made a huge comeback. I see them a lot on Instagram. But my favorite belt is a belt in either like a dark brown or like a cognac, or like a black, or actually a burgundy and a white. So you know what? I love a belt in neutral colors, but I like it when they are nice and thin and they have nice gold or silver hardware. I think that having really nice gold or silver or like bronze hardware really takes a belt from average to fabulous. And they really elevate an outfit because not only do they help cinch in your waist, it just adds another layer and makes your outfit look a little bit more refined and high-end. So if you want to add an accessory that's going to go with like every single thing in your wardrobe, a belt is a great place to start. I think that a thinner belt does look a bit more elegant than a wide belt because a thin belt also gives the illusion of a tiny waist, which who's going to complain about that? And if you have zero belts and you don't know where to start, black is a great color, especially if you're trying to build a minimalist or capsule wardrobe, because a black belt with a pair of jeans and a black or white t-shirt looks so smart, and it's something that I find myself wearing more often than not. So the next accessory that I want to touch on, and something that I love wearing, especially in the cooler months, is a hat. But if you do want to look quite luxury or old money, steer clear of berets. I know that they are super cute, it's very Blair Waldorf, it's very preppy, but it definitely doesn't look old money. It looks more caricature, or old money caricature. So if you want to look old money and you want to invest in a hat or explore hats for the first time, I'm going to show you some examples of things that look really elegant and chic. I'm going to start with a fedora. I know some people really don't like fedoras, but I think if you get one in the right style and shape, they can actually really elevate an outfit. Plus, hot tip, if you can match your fedora to the color of, say, your outwear, like a coat or a blazer, match made in heaven. I'm going to show you some pictures up on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. But fedoras aren't the only hat that look really elegant and chic. If we want to talk about resort wear or summer and the warmer months, then a big Dior style hat is so elegant and refined and old Hollywood. And you can get them really cheaply on a range of websites in a range of different colors, shapes and materials. Personally, I like the more natural looking ones. So I like things made out of like wicker that have a nice black bow around the base. The ones that have the unique shapes that sort of remind me of like a little Bo Peep shape. I'm going to put images up because I can't think of the correct term, but these sorts of hats in summer look fantastic, and they can really upgrade a summer dress and sandals and really give you this air of grandeur and glamour, and something that I think can be a lot of fun to play around with in the warmer months. Obviously, caps are also very in, so I don't know if it's exactly old money, but I know brands like Polo Ralph Lauren have some really chic caps. You know, some of them have the cute little teddy bear logo. I've got my eye on this one. If you're watching this, sponsor me. I think that caps can look chic with the right outfit. So what I'm talking about is adding a cap to, you know, an outfit where you might be wearing, you know, pants or jeans with a blazer, or if you wanted to upgrade your activewear look, which I might have touched in my last video, wearing activewear with a blazer and a cap suddenly gives you like an activewear chic kind of look. So caps can be a really cool way to upgrade your outfit, and it's a really affordable accessory that I'm sure everyone should have in their wardrobe, not just because it looks cool, but also sun safety is sexy. The key to anti-aging isn't in a cream or a bottle or a laser, it's really staying out of the sun. Next, I want to talk about scarves, and I'm talking about both silk scarves for the hotter months and also woolen and cashmere scarves for the cooler months. I love scarves. If you follow me on social media, you might have noticed that I am a little bit of a fan of a silk neck scarf. I think they give such a vintage touch to an outfit, but they're not too over the top and they just look really refined and sophisticated. And I find that when I wear one, I always get a lot of compliments. I find that the majority of women don't wear them. So when you do, people are like, wow, that's so beautiful. And you can get them at a really cheap price. Like I have found them on Amazon for like under $20 and they look just like the ones that you would find at Hermes or Aspinall of London. Now, if you want to achieve the quite luxury aesthetic, I'd probably steer clear of wearing your silk scarf over your head with big sunglasses. As cool and vogue as that looks, it does kind of give off that plain dress up vibe, unfortunately. For me, if I was going to wear a silk scarf, I would go the more traditional route and I would wear it tied around my neck or loosely tied in a more relaxed kind of manner. There's lots of videos online about different ways you can tie them, but for me, I just like to go around a few times and tie it off either at the side or the front, depending on the rest of my outfit. But then sometimes I will wear them with a collared shirt and I will actually wear them like a tie because it has a sort of masculine element to it, which adds edginess to an outfit, but it's also hyper feminine and chic because of the patterns and the colors. Now, if we're talking about winter, scarves can be a wonderful way to not only keep you warm, of course, but to add dimension to your outfit. I'm loving the in color of the season, mocha mousse. I think that like brown is obviously the color of the season, but it also looks so nice in woolen coats and scarves. Scarves can be really cheap, they can be really expensive. It doesn't matter which route you want to go, but I would say if you want to, opt in for that quite luxury aesthetic, then probably avoid the really rainbow colored scarves that I've seen on Pinterest at the moment and stick to neutrals like black, white, cream, brown, and gray. Oh, and burgundy, because burgundy is really in right now, and that's a really nice, luxurious looking color that you can also incorporate into your winter wardrobe. Next, I want to talk about gloves. Now, I'm not talking about a pair of white gloves that you wear with a polka dot dress. I'm talking more about leather or faux leather gloves that you can wear during the winter. I don't know about you, but in winter, my car is usually frozen over and the steering wheel is awful to touch. So having a pair of gloves has a practical appeal as well, but also leather is best for driving because it still has grip for the steering wheel. If you have, woolen gloves, you're going to be sliding all over the place and that sounds actually quite dangerous. I think that a pair of leather gloves or faux leather gloves in black or brown look mega chic and they add a bit of edginess to an outfit, and if done well, it can actually look really cool. You can get them from all kinds of places at all different price points, but if I was going to get some leather or faux leather gloves, I would get ones that are short, not really long ones, because I don't think they'd be very comfortable and it can look a little bit Cruella de Vil. And I would stick to neutral colors, and I'd think about what winter coat am I most likely to wear? And if the coat was brown, I'd probably opt for, like brown gloves. But if my coat was black, I would opt for black because I think it would look nice if it matched, but obviously you might want to wear different coats and you're not always going to have matching gloves unless you want to have an insane glove collection. If you do want to do that, go wild. And the next topic I want to touch on is handbags. Handbags are a great accessory for women, especially if when you leave the house, you have lots of things that you need to carry. Like for me, lip gloss, wallet, phone, keys. I have reading glasses, I have little wipes for the reading glasses, I take Panadol, like honestly the list is pretty much endless. So handbags, while practical, also have an aesthetic and style element to them, and that's what we're going to touch on right now. Now, I did just do a video about, top mid-luxury bags, and a lot of those fall into this quite luxury aesthetic because they have minimal logos, but I'll talk about some today as well. If you're looking for a handbag to add to your collection that screams or whispers quite luxury, then you just need to pick something that doesn't have loud logos. It has a nice shape and it has quality material. I would opt for something like this handbag called the Clementine from The Horse. It has a very simplistic and minimalist design and it comes in great neutral colors. They have a mini version which is super cute, but personally I know that I would want to shove a lot more things in it, so I would opt for the larger one. Other great bags, if you do want a bit of a logo but you don't want an in-your-face one, I really love the Coach Tabby 26 bag in black or in like the cream color. Super elegant, very chic, and it's, even though it has a logo, I would still say it's on the more understated side. And if you are someone who still wants, you know, that sort of designer bag and you still want a bit of a logo, then I think that's a really good option to go for. You don't need to like spend a lot of money to have a nice handbag. I've seen, honestly, really amazing designer inspired bags at places like Target and places like Zara, and you really don't have to spend honestly more than $100 to get something that looks like, you know, $10,000. So there you have it. Those are the top accessories for women who would love to embrace the quiet luxury aesthetic. I'd love to know which of the items were your favorite, or which would you like to start incorporating into your own wardrobe. Let me know in the comment section. If you are enjoying these videos, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out the description box for links to products and everything I've talked about today. If you'd like to follow me on social media, my Instagram handle is KimmyJaneOfficial, and I hope to see you next time.